Well, good morning, sunshine. I hope that this finds you well rested, ready to start your day. I hope that you had a good day off. If you did actually get Martin Luther King Jr. Day off. If you didn't, well, hey, happy Tuesday. It's your daily insight on life and love for January 19th, 1964. No, wait. What year are we on? 1999. Yes. Okay. Daily insight on life and love for December 31st, 1945. Nope, not even that. What are we doing here? All right. Let's do this. January 19th, 2021. And this is general collective reading. This might have some resonance to something going on in your life. It might be relationship related. It might be life situation. If it's resonating, awesome. But if it doesn't, don't force it to fit into your life. Always, it's general collective. If it doesn't, let it fall away. But either way, in the description below is my email address. And if you want to book a session with me and figure out what's going on in your life, because your individual storyline is always going to be more detailed, in-depth, and intense, go ahead and email me. Either that or find me on a social platform and DM me there. I do look forward to hearing from you. I absolutely love this. And hey, if you're new to the channel, sometimes it's entertaining. Go ahead and hit the bell for notifications. Somewhere in this region. So, now that I have your attention, and it's one of those dates, let's see what's up. Yeah, go ahead, timestamp this one for anyone who wants to miss my my nonsense. All right. We're kicking this off with Rider-Waite. It really looks like the sleeping dragon is starting to wake up. Yeah, somebody in your life is starting to wake up to what seems to be realizing that they lost a connection with you. I don't care if it's romantic. I don't care if it's platonic. Somebody important in your life is realizing the loss of you. Isn't that fun? The lack of interest. Yeah. Well, while they were sleeping, doze or bucks, whatever you want to call it, you were going through the torment of a lifetime. Your ascension, your ego death, your soul awakening, all those things. And it's something where you actually did a lot of internal work and you have actually set the course to move on in your life. So it looks like today's daily insight is on relationships. Wouldn't you know it? Oh, well, you know what? That's their loss. The thing is, I think that you are really committed to this connection, but there was no end in sight to all of this drama. So what I'm seeing here is they kind of forced your hand into moving on. Yes, it's spiritual. And yes, we all know that this is something that it had to happen this way. It doesn't take away from the human experience of it. I'm seeing that karmic balance has been restored. And this is a connection that is going to stay disconnected. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling that right now because I don't think that you actually have it in you to extend yourself the way that you would have before. You can't force yourself to be that to that person anymore. If you did, you would be completely out of your element, out of your truth. You wouldn't be able to make that decision. Now, hear me out on this because I do feel like there is a genuine loving connection there. However, the damage is done and the history can't be part of the present or even moving forward. Like I said, I think that it is too little too late. You have done so much work to get into alignment with yourself. I do see that this person is going to be part of your life, just not in the way that anyone had intended, especially you. I do see a care. I absolutely, without question, see a care. But I also see you learned that this is not something that you can have at the epicenter of your focus. So I wouldn't see it as a failure by any stretch of the word. I think that it was so important for you to be shaken free of this one. Because look at that energy between you guys. And you fought like cats and dogs. Well, maybe not, but still. The energy was as oppositional as cats and dogs. Yeah. This is how it had to happen, as much as I hate saying it, and I'm sure as much as you would hate hearing it. But this is almost in a way poetic. To know that this connection will always be some way, shape, or form present, but to be free of the imprisonment of it. Isn't that crazy? This can be family, this can be friends, this can be lovers. For a lot of you, this might be lovers, but you want to know what? I am not going to keep it there, because you know me. While I love love, I love all the ways it shows up and expresses itself. I know, I know that it's not always romantic. So this, if it was romantic, it just took a grand leap into platonic. The romance is done. And if this was already platonic, love them from afar. That's what I see happening. That's what I see in this situation. So let's see. This, I really feel like, is going to be different. No. Ooh, no. No. All right. Yeah. You already have done the compromise, haven't you? Because you were just ready to not even have this person in any way, shape, or form acknowledged in your life anymore. You were ready for them to be that ghost of Christmas past that you would never see again. But I'm seeing in this, learning how to be flexible in the situation. Why did this have to happen? You had to really learn how to walk alone. Because while you are never actually alone in life, while you'll always have some form of support there, while somebody will always show up for you, you had to learn how to all right. I think a cat is kind of slipping through some stuff right now. Ugh. You had to learn how to walk alone in this. You had to learn how to be okay on your own 2 feet. But also, in that level of detachment, I do feel like it shook you free of all sense of attachment. Now, I'm not saying that you aren't enjoying some materialism, because those are great, aren't they? Materialism is not a horrible thing to enjoy. I'm not going to go off on a tangent. However, the level of detachment that you have and the sense of freedom that you have in you and the growth that you have done, it really is calling in people who are going to be not just a support, but adding to your life. Yes, you're whole in yourself, but these people are adding something grand to your life. The spice, really. I know that you're hesitant to jump into it, but actually, I want to get clarification on that. So, why are we hesitating? Is it residual fear? Yeah, you just don't want to have to deal with another karmic lesson. You're like, I've already done the work, all right? And you want to know what? I've done the work on multiple levels. And you want to know what? This is going to be good, but if I have to learn another godforsaken lesson, then I'm going to rip somebody's head off. Yeah, you're reserved. You don't want to go through this again. And I get it, but I don't see that it's going to be one of those issues. Acknowledge the growth that you have done and the internal work that you did. The hesitance, yeah, it was brutal. It was brutal without question. I am certain that you have had the darkest of dark nights in your life. I'm sure that you didn't know how you were going to get through it, but guess what? Here you are, kicking or screaming one way or another. You got here. And the people who are coming in, it's not going to be that much drama added to your life at all. I think that the drama has been dealt with. So, my dear, loyalty, pack, the moon, the phases. I'm not getting this as an illusion. I'm getting it as an internal rite of passage. It's making me think of the never-ending story where I think it's Atreyu walks between the pillars and he's just barely makes it through. Yeah, that would be you. All right. So why am I seeing... Oh, wait. Okay, I'm not being pulled to that particular one. Yeah, it's really good that you're not hanging on to this old situation and the dynamic that it was, because that would have been a Tower moment, but you forcing yourself to move on. Yeah, I just ripped a knot out of my hair. Is getting the Tower in reverse. You're avoiding the drama. You're going to keep it simple. I get that you have a dynamic connection, but we're going to keep this simple because we don't want the drama. F the drama. Not having it. You're moving on. Eternal bliss is on its way. It really is. The most important thing is Spirit's like, calm down. You're not going to have to deal with this again. We're not going to go through another vicious cycle lesson in this one. Really, that was a bombardment of karmic leveling. Yeah, leveling. All right, you. So now that I have you, let's see what is up. Am I feeling any other mini reads in this one? So this is what I was looking at, by the way. You're not afraid to walk alone, because you want to know what you learn how to walk alone? You learn to enjoy your own company. That is beautiful. Shout out to my homegirl, Cass. You totally moved me on TikTok today with that shout out. I'm still beaming about it. You're awesome. She is this amazing, I'm not going to give away your location. She's an essential worker and who's interacting with numerous people at the public all day long, extended hours. She is a godsend. She is an asset to this planet. I absolutely love you. Absolutely love the work that you're doing. And I love that you're getting into this work as well. So now that had my fangirling moment. Yeah, okay. Look at this. Man, this had a control over you. I do feel like you shook that devil off your back. It was such a cloud, wasn't it? A weight. It was overwhelming. It feels like it blinded you with some of your senses. And that does happen in an important relationship. We blind ourselves to see what we want to see so we can handle the relationship. But I do also feel like, this is something where it was all revealed. Incredibly shocking, incredibly, in a way, traumatizing, which, again, that brings up the hesitance. But now, since you shook yourself free of that, you found your equilibrium. And this is scaring you because it's worrying about getting emotionally involved in the future because you can't lie, you can't deal with anything. But the thing is to see the silver lining in that and actualize the nightmare for what it is. All of these swords will start to fall out of your back and you actually can acknowledge your healing. That is beautiful. So, let's see. Really? I hate it when I misplace part of the pile. And I know that it was just from the little mini things that I was doing right now. So, am I feeling this one? No. That was an entirely different message. Go ahead and check the mini reads for that one. It was talking about child issues with either diet or how you take care of yourself. I forget. But go ahead, check it out. All right, so what's the advice for this? Just fully embrace and acknowledge that it's completely grown apart. You guys literally have grown apart. And it's a non-issue. There's nothing holding you guys in place. I want more. Self-employment. You got to be you. So that for me, what really tears me up about connections, people always look at other people, and I am just as guilty as anybody else of doing this. Trust me, I'm not berating you without berating myself in this. And am I berating you? Am I berating you? I'm sorry. I don't mean to berate you. Okay, I'm just as guilty. Looking for somebody for fulfillment. I did this in the past, and I did it for decades, for God's sakes. to fill a void, to be the end-all be-all. Spirit is like, that's a nice thought. However, you're going to have to learn how to be completely full and whole and sufficient in yourself before I let anybody cross your path. So you know what? You are an entirely new person, learning that self-fulfillment, filling any sort of void inside of yourself, and learning how to march along your glorious way in that sense of freedom, in that sense of being morphed from a caterpillar, breaking down in that chrysalis and becoming that awakened, beautiful, and marked up butterfly. Yeah, learning how to do you. You look so different than anything that you have ever experienced, and that you look different than anything that is around you. The religion and spirituality is talking about your awakening into this new, cold, stone sober reality, not being overly mystified, but appreciating the mysticism in all of it. It's not being overstimulated. It's getting the sense of wonder back into you, but not taking away from being a realist. It's awesome because it's mixing idealism with realism. And I love George Carlin when he said, a cynic is just a disappointed idealist. That is the truthiest of truths. Yeah, I said truthiest. I think that you are breaking from your cynicism. And I do think that you're allowing yourself to just be... okay. News update, sorry. So, adult children, yeah. Getting away from that cynicism. Not being swayed by some overly dressed up BS. Seeing the magic in life, appreciating it, but not letting it rule you. That took a lot. I think that you have a healthy spirituality, a healthy sense of self, and a healthy sense of relationships. And I think that it's funny because there's a twist on it, not wanting to jeopardize any part of that in your life. None of that is surprising at all. I think that it's absolutely magnificent. All right. So you, now that we're getting into our day, we're having some nosh, we're having some coffee. God, I really want a latte. What is on the other side of this? Your foundation, your building blocks, your empire, your excitement. God, yeah, your excitement. Your censorship of your mind, not on outwardly, but what you are letting in. You are the guardian of your thoughts. Oh yeah, I said it. I went there and I brought back brownies. What's on the other side of this is looking at your foundation, enjoying your solitude, enjoying your own company, and clearing out your environment, clearing out your head, and not just settling into the situation, not letting this be the end-all, be-all. It's preparing yourself for a treasure that is down the road for you. And again, I feel like this is literally at the most months away. Something about the year 2021 is all about the year of some sort of unity in life, whether it's unity in a life situation, in some sort of tribal connection. And when I say tribal, it's not anything more than, you know, your spirit group, your friends, your family, any potential lovers coming in. That's what I mean. Not to get all woozy on you with that one, but you know, I like it. I like that word. So I'm going to use it. And this is talking about, it doesn't have to be a romantic again, but a union of some sort in your life. Not as a completion, but as an additive. The thing is, this person or persons add to your life, but please understand that you also add something to others. This isn't just a one-way street on here. This is mutual fulfillment. Figuring out the new that makes you happy. It's actually not as complicated as it's been made out to be in the past. This always seeking, always outward looking. This is obviously something that you find in yourself. However, what you're going to experience as far as happiness and joy on the outside is a lot simpler than what you have been made to expect in the past. The unfinished symphony is enjoying the closure and opening up to the anticipation of the blessings that are coming your way. Spirit is screaming in your face, like it is literally squaring up to you and be like, can you hear me? I don't want to yell into the device, but it's like getting in your face, and it's like, I can't make this any clearer. And trust me, I understand. It's just, you know, something is so blatant in your face. It's like, where is it? Where is this sign? And where is it coming from? And it's like right there. It's ridiculous, I know, but it's true. So Spirit is getting in your face. Don't overcomplicate it. Simplify it. Just take it for what it is, and then let your day progress and go about it. All right, you're awesome. I love that you have learned to let go, and that you are healing, and that you're learning how to trust, and that you're learning to enjoy your own company. This, again, is just, it could be what's going on in your life and what you can expect from it. Today, it looks like it's geared at relationships, but if not, you don't have to try and make any of this fit into your life. Seriously, let it fall away. But no matter what, you can always contact me about booking a session until the coronavirus and this world pandemic is under wraps, or at least taken care of. I do have this crazy sale that started off as a coronavirus sale, then went to the holiday sale, which took in all of my services. Now I'm just saying that all of my services are on sale. Reach out, see what might be right for you. I'm totally here for you. I have all the love and appreciation for you. I love that you show up every single day, and I just have love and appreciation for you. So go rock this. Know that it doesn't end at midnight. Know that this is yours for the taking. And until we meet again, stay safe, have fun, and know that you are very loved and appreciated. Bye. It looks like childhood challenges are one of the main concerns with you right now, and how you take care of yourself. What I'm seeing here is it looks like old ghosts coming back that are fighting your new ambitions on yourself. This could be body care. It could also be how you invest yourself in relationships. Whatever this is, you've been getting like word synchronicities, whether it's food related or whether it's relationship related, but something's been standing out in the section that you should be focusing on. Whatever the issue is, know that it's related to basically your construction through your formative years in this situation. You will be able to break it, but the main part of this right now is to acknowledge the issue and then actually make a change in investment on yourself. This is going to be something that grows with time. So I know it's going to be small, but you want to know what? You got to start out somewhere with this. It will get better through time. So I hope that it made sense. Get to it. Stay safe, have fun. This is taking a mental toll on you, and it's dealing with it could be obsessive behavior, but it's really just control issues in your life. What I'm seeing here is you're getting what you want in this situation, but there's this fear behind it, and it's more emotionally based. Are you going to be able to handle this? Are you going to be able to grow in this situation? So I feel like there's a lot that needs to come out of hiding with you. And the thing is, once you give voice to the issue, it all starts to fall away. It really is an issue of facing your nightmare. These are deep hidden aspects of you. But again, once you call it out, you start to feel the swords be pulled out of your back, and you actually can move forward with this one. So you are finding your balance, your equilibrium, but it's going to cost you whatever BS story you're telling yourself that is getting in your way. It'll be good. So I guess the theme tonight is get to it. All right. A little bit merciless, aren't we, Spirit? Jeez. Don't be afraid of the people who are seemingly dissipating from your life right now. It's not meant to be part of your life at the moment. These people, you have to learn not to be afraid to stand alone. Now, I got it. You might be used to it and people walking out. Totally get it, and I understand. I'm with you 100% on that one. But you got to stop beating yourself up for something that you could be potentially doing in this one, rather than see it as divine intervention that Spirit is throwing down in front of your face. Your people are incoming, but you have to be flexible with the type of people who are coming in. So What is coming in, it seems to be something where, all right, maybe you didn't know that you would appreciate this so much. Maybe you didn't know that you did this kind of growing. Maybe you didn't know that you would like this. It's not anything to your detriment, but with what you wanted in the past and what you would potentially want now are going to be vastly different. And this is going to be something that you should be willing to check out. Of course, I'm not telling you to do anything damaging or illegal, so let's stay in that storyline up. All right. I hope that you enjoy the crowd that's incoming, and be kinder to yourself. Bye, love.